Welcome back to the Literary Empire. You guys might even get a sneak peek of Meira. She is attacking my books in the corner right now, so we'll wait and see. Alright, let's get down to business. And yeah, you can just sing along to that song because that's what you do when you say that. Anyways, this week I finished Grey Wolf Island, and I loved it. I was incredibly surprised with this debut. There are absolutely no sticky notes, no notes whatsoever, which can either be really good or really bad. In this case, it was really good. I was sucked into the story. It is something that I would probably not have picked up, but a lot of people are comparing it to the Goonies, and it's got Treasure Island in it, and Treasure Hunt, and a treasure map, and an island, and it was wonderful. It really threw me through a loop, the ending, because it was just not what I expected at all. I normally can guess endings. I'm really good about that, or guessing the big reveal and all of that jazz. This time around I was surprised because it was unexpected, and I think that's what made this so endearing. Tracy's author, just her craft, her level of craftsmanship in this debut is amazing, and I can't wait to see what she does next. So it comes out October 10th. Highly, highly, highly recommend this. This is like 4.5 stars, 4.75. I'm gonna redo my scale a little bit of how I judge things, just because there's quantifications for getting a 5-star, and I feel like I've overdone 5 stars because of what I kind of boxed myself into. So look for that update soon. But yeah, this is highly, highly recommended to all of the court in the Literary Empire. Yeah, you won't be disappointed. It's like magical realism and adventure, and just there is a theme in here that just hit me really hard. I think at whatever age you're at, whether you're 14 when you're reading this or 27, it hits you in different places, and I think that's what makes a withstanding book and a withstanding debut. Alright, my other current read at the moment that is also an October 10th release, because I'm so far behind on ARCs and I feel like a really crap reviewer, is Last Star Burning, which I'm currently reading. This is like a dystopian fantasy, but in the same breath, it is, I don't know, there's just something missing compared to Grey Wolf Island, which is what I was reading concurrently. That one sucked me in. This one is like, not that it's pulling teeth, but it's just like, it feels like it's been said and done before. That's why there's no sticky notes. That's just the page marker where I'm at. So I don't know how I feel about this. I really, really, really want to like it because it sounds really cool, but there are times. I think what it comes down to with Last Star Burning and a lot of the fantasy that is out right now is a lot of it sounds the same, because a girl is in like bad situation, and then all of a sudden she gets kidnapped by a secret society and everything is okay and jazzy and she's like the hero of all. Yeah, I'm tired of that. This, I think, is why Nixia, that's what I read last. Just ignore the crazy version here. I read that, male protagonist, granted it was science fiction, but it was a story that hadn't really been told before, which is what blew my mind with that. Whereas I feel like all the fantasy now is like, yeah, I'm all for badass kick-butt ladies, but there's only so much you can do with it. And if you're going to do it, then flip it on its head, turn it around. This is why I'm excited for Forest of a Thousand Lanterns, Fairy Loot. Yeah, really, really excited for that, because villain side, which has been done, but this just sounds amazing. Yeah, this is what we're hoping for. Okay, also because, like, these ones both are coming out on the 10th, I'm going to attempt to do this and not fail. I've kind of put Warcross off. I am dying to get back to it, but there is something else that I'm going to read concurrently as soon as I'm done with Last Star Burning, because guess what came? Okay, so I'm finally holding the Language of Thorns. Like, oh my gosh, I can't even. This book is gorgeous inside and out. Like, the cover is amazing, the naked book is amazing. I'm making a mess of this thing, but oh my gosh, I am just like over the moon excited for this. Literally wanted to stop reading all of that just so I could dig into this, but I really want to enjoy this. I'm a huge fan of the Grishaverse. I think that would be one of my top 3 series I've read all time. I don't exactly count Six of Crows or Crooked Kingdom. I know they're connected and I do love moments, but they there's something in those two that I just didn't enjoy as much as the original Grisha trilogy. I mean, Shadow and Bone, just, I loved it. I loved it, and I can't explain why, and that's like what I want to discuss at some point soon, is like, how do worlds stay with you versus like, you might know that they're not the best writing or this and that. Not that I'm saying the Grishaverse is, because oh my gosh, Le Verdugo. But yeah, like, what makes a story, a world, a character stick with you? And if you have comments, comment below on this, because like, this is something I constantly grapple with, is like, how is this happening? Like, what is it about it? What's the formula for this? Of just like, oh my gosh, in love. So, yeah, this is basically just me fangirling over Language of Thorns. Alright, I also have to show you, my pre-order pin came before my book. So, I mean, like, look at it. It's gorgeous. Like, I don't know whether I'm going to put it or I'm going to just set it on my desk and be like, ah. And it came in really awesome packaging. Like, I saw this in the mail and literally flipped my lid. It was just, I use literally a lot. Sorry, I probably don't even use it correctly and I'm an English major, but yeah. So anyways, this was the most exciting thing that happened this week. I cannot wait to dive in. I also forgot, I got the signed Barnes & Noble's edition, which, don't get me started, I'm never pre-ordering Barnes & Noble's again because it was like hell 2 weeks later. But it is signed and it's got the glorious page, like, just, and it's teal. I was also kind of sad because I realized the teal cover, that one's the UK edition, which is like, not that this one isn't beautiful, I love black and gold, but yeah, the teal one is just like my heart. Okay, talking about the teal version of Language of Thorns, that's basically going to be this entire video because that's what I'm really, really excited for. I did order the October Fairy Loot, which has an exclusive Language of Thorns in it, because I'm just, yeah. Basically, I heard that there was going to be another copy and I got it. But also, I'm fairly certain, almost 100% sure, I know what the book is going to be. So really, really, really excited for that. I live in the US, so it's going to take a lot longer for it to get here. But this will be my second ever Fairy Loot. I'll be sure to do an unboxing. Yeah, really, really excited and cannot wait for that. Okay, so all in all, guess how many copies of Language of Thorns I'm going to get? 3. Because, yeah, that's just the type of person I am, because I also ordered the Illumicrate Grisha edition, which, like, oh my gosh, I got the notification that it's going to ship soon, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, I just want it in my hands. There's gonna be, like, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a candle in it. They said a wearable item, and, like, however many other items, I don't know. I just heard Grishaverse, and I'm like, is it worth the money? Yes. One fandom that I'm just head over heels in love with. Yes, I'm going to spend the money and do that. I don't really order book subscription boxes, so kind of a new thing. But I decided if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it for the Grishaverse because, like, why not? So anyways, I'll keep you posted on that when it comes. There'll be an unboxing. Just really excited for this, even though I have to, like, wait a month for it to get here because shipping from the UK to US and, like, but well worth the wait. Alright, using the talk of subscription boxes to segue into the next thing, since I only have like 1 or 2 arcs left for the year, because like November, December, I'm going to try to beat some of my backlist titles, which I have so many backlist titles, it's kind of ridiculous, and then I just keep buying more because, like, I love books and they all sound so exciting, and how do you choose even? I realize I'm just looking at the screen and not the camera, so sorry about that. We're still learning here. Anyways, so the book boxes I have gotten before, I got a Fairy Loot and an Owl Crate last November because personal circumstances, I needed some happiness. Meira, no! So life with kittens means they constantly attack things. Yeah. She totally just knocked over my tripod, and this is what we do. She just wanted to see herself. She's a vain little girl. Alright, today is the day that Camille just keeps dropping things off her tripod, so sorry about that. Anyways, I was talking about subscription boxes, and I got 2 last year, and speaking of beating the backlist, I have not read either of the books. I don't know if it was just because when I bought it, it was a really dark place. I just lost a childhood pet, so I bought it out of just, like, need to do something. So I never actually read the books I got, and it was Nemesis from Fairy Loot. I loved that box, signed booklight. Yeah, and it's like, this one sounded really interesting, and I want to read it. I just haven't had a chance to get around to it. So this is going to be part of my Beat the Backlist, is read the books that I got in the boxes, which is going to sound like a crazy person, but that's okay. I also got Heartless, and I think I love the white edition way better. Also, like, the cover. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. I have not read any Marissa Myers, and so when I got this, I knew this was going to be the box because there was only so many Alice in Wonderland books coming out. It sounds really interesting. I've heard mixed reviews about it, but I want to read it. People have also really, really, really highly recommended Cinder, but I can't start any more series at the moment because I got like 3 that I want to start and finish this year. One of them would be Throne of Glass. I've read the first book, I have the second book, but after Act War and all of that, I'm not sure if I'm going to enjoy this or not, so that's kind of on hold. I also have Falling Kingdom. If you have recommendations about Falling Kingdom, I've heard mostly good things, but I'm also like slightly terrified of getting addicted to something that's ending. So, Falling Kingdom is hopefully the next series that I will be starting. I don't think I have any other series. I have a Darker Shade of Magic, but I haven't started that yet. I read like the first chapter and then I've had to put things aside for other books, and it was really good and I want to get back to it, but like, beat the backlist. We have to choose. So, what's a book on your Beat the Backlist? Comment below. I'd love to know what you're reading, what's your current read, what's your favorite book you've read this year? We're in October, so you have to have like higher ranking things. Speaking of higher ranking, Grey Wolf Island is definitely top 3 debuts I've read. Caraval is obviously number 1 for reasons that I cannot explain. It is magic, that world. You saw me fangirl last time. Just that world is end all of this year. One of the best books I've read. Grey Wolf Island is either number 2 or number 3 for debuts. I don't know. There's a lot of shifting feelings about the debuts I've read. I read a lot of debuts in case you didn't know. I love helping new young adult authors as a writer myself. I love seeing what people put out there and like, what is this first book? And if you can give them a chance, then give them a chance and let them become your new favorite. That's my mentality. So I read a lot of debuts, and Grey Wolf Island is at the top, as is Caraval. So if you read a debut that you love, comment below. I'd love to read them. Alright, last but not least, by the time I say this, it will have already happened, but we have ticket announcement for The Last Jedi. We also have a trailer that's coming out on Monday, and tickets come out on Monday, and I am so excited. Yeah, basically I'm just like, yes, all of the Star Wars, everything. Really excited for this, really excited for the trailer and tickets. Yeah, if I'm gonna fangirl, it's gonna be over Star Wars. So comment below. Are you light side? Are you dark side? Who are you? What are you? I don't know. I don't know what I am. I have an entire spiel of Kylie Ren, which is Kylo Ren's sister, that I've completely made up with my brother because it's hilarious. So yeah, I'd consider myself a Grey Jedi just because there's gray zones and everything. Alright, we fangirled over Star Wars because what's not to love about Star Wars and being a Jedi? I told you to go out and read Grey Wolf Island when it comes out on the 10th because it is fantastic. I told you about Last Star Burning. Hopefully I'll finish it before it comes out and give you an update, but at the moment, like mediocre 3. Fangirled about Language of Thorns and the subscription boxes I'm getting because I'm addicted to this book and of course I want more, and how I plan to beat the backlist for November, December. What I didn't tell you is I'm also planning to do NaNoWriMo in November, and yeah, so that'll be fun trying to beat the backlist and write. Anyways, that's your recap. Thanks for coming to the Literary Empire, and if you have any questions, comment, just want to chat, comment below, find me on social media, always here and always love to talk books. So, have fun, stay safe, be sassy. Also, if there's ever anything you want to know or like videos you want to see, comment below. Happy to answer your questions or comment or just chat, or if you want me just to fangirl over Star Wars a little more, I can totally do that. So, yeah. Kind of ran out of things to say, so I don't know. If this is over 10 minutes, then I also just realized my crown is crooked. That's kind of sad. Anyways, I'm also going to do my Survivor application video soon, so if you guys want to see me be absolutely banana bonkers, yeah, stick around for that. It's coming soon.